everyone. My name is Siti Rahma Putri, and I am an incoming transfer student at UC Berkeley, majoring in molecular and cell biology, and I am also an undocumented student from Indonesia. Last year, my parents and I received our deportation date during my first year of college. Because of DACA, my deportation was deferred, but my parents were still in the removal proceedings. Throughout my hardest time, I found school to be a safe space for me, a place to escape from the painful reality as an undocumented. When I'm going to class and gaining knowledge like a normal student, I almost forget about my immigration status. And I thought that transferring to a UC to pursue higher education would have the same atmosphere as my recent community college. However, with the selection of Ms. Napolitano, the former Secretary of Department of Homeland Security, I am afraid that school is no longer a sanctuary place for me to be just a student. And of course, the fear of deportation will return as Ms. Napolitano will be active as the face of educational system that I cannot trust anymore. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ju Hong, and I'm a proud UC Berkeley undocumented alumni. And I'm here today because I'm appalled by the decision, and I'm strongly against the appointment of Janet Napolitano as the next president of UC system. And here's why. One of the main reasons why is because she was an architect of ESCOM, which is a federal program that wrongfully, unfairly robes local police and sheriffs and acting into as deportation agents. And Janet Napolitano claimed that this program focuses on most serious convicted people. But the truth of the matter is, about 70% of people who deported under this program who have no criminal record, have little criminal record, who just like jaywalking. And even survivors of domestic violence who called the police for help, and they got deported. Injustice. And because of her leadership, 1.5 million undocumented immigrant families separated across the country. 1.5 million undocumented immigrants. In 2010, my family home was burglarized. Our door was broken into pieces. The windows are completely shattered. Our important belongings were gone. And my initial thought was to call the police. But my mom said, do not call the police because I will just wrap it up very quickly. She says, do not call the police because what if you get deported? That's the real face that is happening as undocumented immigrant communities. So this is a real issue. So we have to look at the human side of the perspective, and we have to find the injustice system in this country. If she were to be appointed as Janet Napolitano, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm here on behalf of 1.5 undocumented immigrants. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Whoa, I didn't do anything. Can I just go back? Can I just go back? Thank you. I'm done.
There we have, that's harassment.
Wait, can you help me with my sign?
That's going to be everything in the UC system. It's going to look like that.
Please, next speaker.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Bruno Rosales Huizar. My father's name is also Bruno Rosales Huizar. Late 2009, right before my senior year, my father and I got stopped by the police on our way to a construction work site. We were making money to help me pay for college, prepare for college, and pay for food, rent, and basic necessities to help my family survive. The police took him away from my work truck, and I didn't know that was the last time I was going to ever see my father again. He was forced away from my family under Napolitano's regime. We then lost our home. With a broken family and not a roof over my head, I couldn't envision going to college. I had to worry about finding food for every meal me, my two younger brothers, and my mom had. Moving from home to home, I couldn't prioritize school anymore. My family had been shattered. All of our dreams crushed. We were standing at the crossroads of life and death. Napolitano, how are you going to tell a parent they don't have a right to see their child?
Hi, I wanted to talk to you guys because they don't
Identify
really.
yourself, please.
Aaron Grassi. They don't really listen to you. There's no reason for them to listen to you. They keep appointing worse and worse presidents. Times was bad. UDOC, good riddance, was worse, and I fear Napolitano, with her emphasis on militarization, is going to be even worse. So what we need to work on is reforming the process of appointing presidents and making it more transparent and more democratic. They justify the lack of public participation in this process by saying it's going to be politicized. And yet, most of the people on the board are political hacks or people who've donated about $200,000 to buy us a seat. So you guys, we need to work over the next few years on reforming this process. And one thing in particular that, Napolitano is going to be appointed. One thing to keep an eye out for is this UC President's initiative on security and privacy when we're working on this. Thanks.
Sorry, short people problems. Hi, my name is Maggie. I'm an undergrad at UC Berkeley. I wanted to speak on the same issue. The UC system was constructed by the people of California to educate the people of California, and the leader of the UC system should be someone with a long-standing commitment to public education in California. Janet Napolitano may have many wonderful leadership credentials, but she is not a leader in California public education. She has a record as an advocate for charter schools, not for the preservation of public education, and she has a long history in national security, not in the well-being of California students. And I think that the Regent's selection of someone whose background is not in education, but in defense, and someone whose experience comes not from California, but from Washington, D.C. and from Arizona, reveals the fact that the Regent's true priority is not the preservation of public education in California. Thank you.
We are angry! We are angry! At the clandestine way that the Regents selected the 20th president of the University of California! A process without public scrutiny! Or input from students! Faculty! And workers! We are concerned! About whether and how Ms. Napolitano who oversaw the deportation of 1.5 million undocumented people during her time with the Department of Homeland Security will work to make UC a sanctuary for our undocumented brothers and sisters. We protest our intellectual labor being even further funneled toward the expansion of the military-industrial complex under Ms. Napolitano's regime. We are outraged about her proposed expansion of online education. Amid a climate of internet surveillance under the increasingly untenable guise of anti-terrorism. And what this will mean for free expression and assembly in our classroom and on our campuses. Shame!
We demand that the UC administration revoke Ms. Napolitano's job offer and reopen the process of selecting the next president of the University of California. We further demand that this process take place democratically. With input from all members. Of the university community. As we search for a fit president. Who will be accountable to us. The university community. Shame.
We will process and have the police clear the auditorium.
Hide from us!
This is terrifying fine. This is what you're gonna do all year. They get students to jail.
Teresa, we're going to call a meeting.
Let's see what happens when we stop
The meeting, so
Strike!
Francisco Police Department. I hereby declare this an unlawful assembly, and in the name of the people of the state of California, command all those assembled at the UCS Mission Bay Conference Center auditorium to immediately disperse, which means break up this assembly. If you do not do so, you may be arrested. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 4 minutes to disperse. 4 minutes to disperse. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be your last warning. You have 1 minute to disperse the auditorium. I need you to exit through the southeast door. I need you to go down the stairs, out the front door to Owen Street. This is your last minute before arrest.
For protesting tuition fees, worker rights, and now there's anti-tank military on our campuses. Don't Napolitano! Don't Napolitano! Don't deport my family! 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 Undocumented is not a crime! Napolitano is not your son! Don't deport my family! Undocumented is not a crime! Napolitano, do your time! Don't deport my family! I have my older sister. I'm a single parent mother who works 2 jobs, working 7 hours a week, 7 days a week just for me. Sacrifice her time and energy just to support my education. Don't deport my education. Don't deport my family. Please, I didn't do it. Undocumented is not a crime. Undocumented is not a crime.